Alright, Megavanan everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. This is my reaction for Street Fighter official, what was it called, teaser, like official teaser trailer, something like that. It is December 13, 2025, and I want to give a big shout out to my very dear friend Jez, aka horror fan, horror fan for life. Jez, I've mentioned him quite a few times now, but it's I guess sort of been a while, really not too long, but yeah, he has requested a couple of trailers that trailer reactions for me to do. Jez I've known since my very early days here on YouTube, when I started in 2012 on my other channel. So I just want to give a big shout out to you, Jez, for being one of the great ones. So this one is Street Fighter, and then I have one more that he requested, and then I actually also found another one that I'll do a reaction for. So since there's like a few, I thought that I would go ahead and drink another fireball. Well, you can see it. It doesn't look like it's focused, but all right. I know nothing of this. I never even knew this was coming out. Nothing. Okay, Damash. Oh, Guile. Okay, I recognize these characters. Wow. Only in theaters, 2026. Wow. I like that. The black guy looks like he was Kang. But his moves are very nice. Chun-Li. Was that Rachel Zegler? The one that was being suspended up by Chun-Li's foot? Wow, these moves are... Oh, I love this. You know, I've, of course, seen the Jean-Claude Van Damme and Raul Julia one. And that's a very fun, cheesy one. What's the matter, Guile? You came here expecting to find a madman, but instead you face a god? You talk too much. You know, something like that. Yeah, I love that. He was very, Raul Julia gave a very cheesy performance, but one that is very memorable to me now, and I love that. And he put a smile on my face, and even just thinking about his cheesy but fun, campy, you can say that was the word I was looking for when I was a little while back. I was trying to remember the word. It was campy, campy, but that's a good thing, in a good way, kind of thing, for something like that. It also starred, hold on, it was the black guy that was in Return of the Living Dead. Was it the second one? I think it was Return of the Living Dead, the second one. It's the one that had Linnea Quigley, where she became a hot zombie at a certain point, completely naked, where she did that completely nude dance on top of the. I think his name was like Miguel. Miguel. His first name was like Miguel. He's a black guy and very cool guy. Um, if you've seen Scooby Doo, the first one, which also had Stephen Grimes in that one, who was King Zed from the Beastmaster series. He was in that. Sarah Michelle Gellar, that one, Freddie Prinze Jr. That first Scooby-Doo film, there's no other Scooby-Doo film, but I thought I'd point that out. But he was in there. He was like this witch doctor that Daphne walked in on while he was doing some ritual with the chicken, and he sort of indirectly pointed her to the fun house, to not go into the fun house. And she said, you want me to go to the fun house? Man, did you not hear me, woman? I said, don't go in there. Don't. Yeah, it's very, very great. But his name is like Miguel, okay? That's who that black guy looked like. I could be wrong. Oh, no, that's who that black guy was. What am I talking about? In the first Scooby-Doo, in the first Street Fighter film. And then there was, of course, Legend of Chun-Li. I'm getting confused. Street Fighter film, the Legend of Chun-Li, with Kristen Kruick, who was Lana Lang, was it? Lana Lang on Smallville. I enjoyed that one as well, and of course the very hammy. What was his name? He was in American Pie. He joined the singing choir. Klein, Chris Klein, was it? I think his name is Chris Klein. He cannot act, but yeah, he made things very funny, I thought. But anyways, yeah, this looks very, very entertaining to me. I'm sure it's not going to get a rated R rating like Mortal Kombat, the new versions of that, since 2022, 2023, and then a new one. Those are obviously hard R for all that violence. This one looks like a fun thing. I think at most it will be like PG-13, but very, very awesome, super fantastic martial arts. Okay. Ming Na Gua Gwyn, or something like that, who was Chun Li in Chun Li, not Chung Li. I'm getting confused with Bloodsport, but Chun Li from that Jean-Claude Van Damme Street Fighter, Raul Julia. Okay, although I know Raul Julia would probably want to be best remembered for Romero and not his performance as Bison, but still, Okay, that's it.